Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Turning Stone Casino. This is Upstate Al with AZB-TV. We're here in Verona, New York for this tournament right here. The Josh Northeast 9-Ball Tour finale. The Turning Stone Classic 22 with a $25,000 added prize fund. I'm Upstate Al. I'll be joining the booth in a little while by Devil Dave himself, Dave Ascalise. But before we get started with this match between these two players right here, Huidji, whoa, where's the names? What happened there? Somebody messed up. Get the guys in the truck. All right, it's going to be Huidji C versus Oscar Dominguez in a race to 9. But before we get started, let's thank some of the sponsors, especially backing the Josh Tour. Tiger Products, that's tigerproducts.com. Of course, Q-Shock, Killer Precision, J&J, Phil Capel, BilliardsPress.com, PoolOnTheNet.com, and Dan Hydrick Custom Cues. If you want to follow Upstate Al on Twitter, there I go right there. It's Livestream News 1. That's the Twitter name. That will be me. And just to bring you up to date with some of the matches that are going to be taking place, this is the last one of this evening, the 10 o'clock round. Tomorrow we start at 10 a.m. If I get up early enough, I will be down for that match. I'm going to definitely attempt to. Had about 3 hours sleep last night. Did a lot of work and roaming around the casino. Anyway, if I get up, we'll be there. If not, we'll definitely be up at noon. We want to thank the Kings of Vapor, kingsofvapor.com. The Tap League, the best amateur league in North America. AZ Billiards, sitting up at the top left-hand corner. We're back in Upstate Al on the road, along with Simonis Cloth and Aramis Balls. And, of course, the Livestream News Group in the upper right-hand corner. That's the Livestream News Group on Facebook. That's the logo you will see at the top of the page. But these two major companies, really big support. Lacassi, talking about Lacassi, let's check this out.
Introducing Lucasi Hybrid, a whole new level of performance and technology. A cue with the revolutionary X-Shocks dampening system, eliminating vibration. G5 grip technology for enhanced traction and stability results in maximum cue control. Total sweet spot construction means unmatched power. And the zero flex point ferrule provides dead-on accuracy, giving you the confidence you need in every shot. Lucasi Hybrid, the only cue that matters.
We want to give a big shout out to Steinway Billiards, Anna, George, Manny down there in Queens, and Larry Ross and the whole crew out at Steinway Billiards in Astoria, Queens, New York. And we want you to keep an eye on this, folks. The AccuStats Make It Happen 8-Ball Invitational, taking place November 6th through the 9th. Please go over to the top left-hand corner of this banner, ACCU, there's a hyphen in the middle, STATS, and just add a .com after that, and check out what AccuStats is making happen at Sandcastles in Edison, New Jersey, in the Simonis Arena. And then after that, they'll be heading down to bring you the U.S. Open stream from Chesapeake, Virginia. So you want to go over there and you want to sweat AccuStats.com, and you will see this poster being circulated throughout the social media. Please, let's get behind AccuStats, AccuStats.com. Okay, Mr. Devil Dave, I wanted to do that for the simple reason that once Mike gets underway with his announcements, at least we got the intro done. So we're ready to go on this side. We're just awaiting Mike Zuglin.
Exactly. Al, why don't you please tell the folks at home what country is this fella from, and possibly how does he fare in that country?
Who's that, Huidji C?
Yes, Huidji C.
He's an 8-ball world champion. He can play straight. He plays all the games.
Okay.
And one of the nicest young gentlemen you want to meet, besides the gentleman shooting at the table, Oscar Dominguez from the West Coast, of course.
Absolutely. Yes. Okay. Right.
All right. I'm just going to start getting things underway, and you can keep the folks entertained.
Okay. Oscar Dominguez from California, a personal friend of Devil Dave Ascalise, a great player from the West Coast. World class. He won this event a few years ago, And like Upstate Al just said, just waiting for the table announcements. Players are warming up a little bit. We're just, as we have so many fans and sponsors, we try to get them all in as best we can. Okay, here we go. Getting the announcements now. And once again, before we get underway, just some thank yous to all the major sponsors, all the pools in the area, and my okay.
And Julie Ha wants to give a big shout out to Ed Ladawi and Sandcastles and John Trebbiano at Castle Billiards in East Rutherford. She wants to give you guys a big shout out. There you see Mike Zuglin in the gray shirt with the slack standing in the aisle there with the wireless mic, working his way down the tables to make this announcement. And once he does make this announcement for the featured table, it's up to the players if they want to start or they want to wait for Mike to finish his announcement. Most of the players have been starting right away, so we're probably going to look forward to that.
Right, and this is a race to 9.
Race to 9.
Yes, race to 9 double elimination tournament here. And as soon as he finishes these announcements, we want to thank everybody out. And I can't thank you enough. Please don't forget, anybody experiencing any pain, please see Dr. Iverson, Valley Institute for Pain, Paramus, New Jersey, one of the top pain management specialists in the world. It is only because of her that I am here living a normal life pain-free. Thank you so much, Dr. Iverson. Okay, we're getting ready to go here, and he's got 3 or 4 more callings.
No, we didn't lose the house mic. We elected to turn it down just a little bit, guys.
Okay.
She's second time here at Turning Stone, 2013 Super Billiard Women's Amateur runner-up, and also in 2014 as well. We welcome Julie Ha and her opponent. He's a first-timer here at Turning Stone, another one of the Canadian contingent guys who didn't give me any information, so we know he can play. So all he said was call him Steady Steve. Steve guys play pretty good. I know you do. Steve Winner, first timer. Good luck. Welcome. All right. Down here on table number 7, we have first timer here from Syracuse, New York. He's a young gentleman that I recently met while playing in tournaments out there in Premium and Salt City Billiards, where we will have stops on our tour this season. We welcome for the first time Travis Salvetti right there. And His opponent, he won tournaments all over the world. He's residing in Woodside, New York currently. He's a 2007 U.S. Open bar table champion, as well as in 2010, 2012 Japan Open champ. And believe me when I tell you, we couldn't fit his credentials on 20 of these cards. Warren Kiamko. This looks like a great match down here. We have from the Netherlands, all the way from the Netherlands to be with us. He is a 2007 U.S. Open 10-ball champ. This is only his second time here at Turning Stone. I thought I had the wrong guy. His second time here, he also was second in the 2007 World Straight Pool Championship. He won. Okay. 2011 10-ball world champion.
There you go, world champion. Huidji C. Thank you for coming.
I'll get this down sooner or later, don't worry. And his opponent, he's a former winner right here at Turning Stone. And recently in 2012, he was the Beijing Open runner-up. Am I getting this right? Okay. Make sure I got the right guys. 2009, he was a member of Team USA in the Moscone Cup, the winning team. And he is a winner here before, as I said, Oscar Dominguez. Remember, this is a free live stream courtesy of azbilliards.com and Upstate Owl right there. Thank you. Thank you. All right.
Here we go, guys, for the leg.
Here we go.
Huidji Singh on the right, Oscar Dominguez on your left. And it's going to be close.
Wow, Al, if the leg is as close as this match is going to be, that'll tell you what's going on. Two world-class players here at the Turning Stone getting ready to break the balls.
Third place in the Quebec Championships in 2013, is that correct? It's his second time here at Turning Stone.
And for you players at home, this is lucky 9-ball, not call your pocket.
It's 9-ball.
The way it should be played. Rack them up, hit them as hard as you can, and run them out.
Plays out of Gallery Billiards in Newburgh. He's sponsored by Focused Apparel. That's Brian Russell's apparel.
Let's get it on. I agree.
Of course.
Race the 9.
Yeah, just giving Mike the courtesy of finishing up a couple more announcements, and we'll break the balls and get in hot action. This is a pick'em here. We got two world-class players, and this is a pick'em. You know, either one could beat the other, depending on who may get a few lucky breaks here.
He has played on our tour on a regular great basis the last couple of seasons.
What a wonderful tournament event this is at the Turning Stone Casino. Okay, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Hu Wang Sang for the break.
Huidji C.
Huidji C. That's just what I said.
You can call him Huidji. He likes to be called Huidji for sure.
All right,
though.
let's make it nice and simple. Huidji
Yeah,
for
he
the
likes
break.
to be called Huidji.
Okay, Huidji for the break. Here we go.
Oh, the 1-ball almost made it to the side pocket and fails to go into the corner as the 3 leaks right in front of the cue ball.
Right.
So I believe we're going to see a push-out by Oscar Dominguez somewhere down next to the 5-ball.
Absolutely. Distance here, ladies and gentlemen. You want to get distance between the two balls here as far as you can, leaving it as hard as possible so the player will have his one and only choice in the game to shoot or let you shoot.
Right. So he could roll out.
Right.
And once Mike Zuglin finishes his announcements, he's got about 3 more tables. We will get to the point where that audio will be cut right out. So like I said, push right down near the 5-ball.
Right. And this is the only time Huidji will have the option whether to shoot or let him shoot again. It's the first push after the break. And it looks like He's going to try to play safe, Al.
Well, either that or he's going to try to play the carom 2-ball into the corner. He doesn't have to call it.
Right.
But you got to roll this because you want to hold position for that 1-ball. That 1-ball is going to bounce up by the 7 behind it.
Absolutely.
So he's got to be careful if he's going to attempt to play this carom.
Well, he may just hit it and try to hide the cue ball behind the 7. As such, he hit it very well, Al.
I would say so.
Yes, Oscar has no part of this 1-ball. He has no part of this 1-ball whatsoever. He'll attempt to go off the side rail before the side pocket and try to hit it that way, we believe. And as Al says, just give us a little more patience. In another minute or two, that audio will be off, and it'll be nice and quiet here, and it'll be much more enjoyable. Okay. Looks like he's going to go out of the corner 2 rails, Al.
Coming out 2 rails. Now, keep in mind, Oscar Dominguez does play 3-cushion billiards with his dad, Ernesto.
Right.
And he hits him pretty sporty.
As you just saw, wonderful hit, wonderful hit. But did leave Huidji, I believe, the whole ball out. We'll see in a moment. If not, he may be able to make it off the rail out.
Someone's going to win them. You don't have to be present to win. Anyone can participate. Ticket prices are $5 each, 3 for 10 or 7 for 20.
Okay, he's shooting at it. So he could either hit the whole ball or play it off the rail. There we go. Right in, good shot.
Plays a lot of straight pull. In fact, he participated in the 14.1 out in Maryland recently, which
Hey,
Darren Appleton won.
very
He
good.
beat Karen Core in the finals.
Oh, very good.
I see in the chat that somebody is looking for the brackets. Well, there's live scoring and brackets. All you got to do is go to the front page of AZ Billiards. That's azbilliards.com, just the way it is in the top left-hand corner there. And there'll be a link right on the front page that says live scoring. Once you get there to the live scoring, on the bottom of the live scoring page, I understand there's a link where you can click to go to the brackets. I hope that helps out. Mike Howerton is still in the audience. They do stay here until the last ball drops. They are working on every match in the arena. 16 tables. Want to thank azbilliards.com.
Yes, Huidji just made a wonderful shot. Al rail first, getting the 2 in, and he does have position on the 3 red ball. Here we go.
That was the issue, holding the 4-ball in the shot.
Exactly.
He doesn't like it whatsoever, as you see his body language.
Right. He's got to, and for those of you young aspiring players, problem is he's got to make the 4. He's got to shoot the orange 5 way down here at the other end of the table, and he's trying to see which is his best route to that orange 5 way down here once he makes the 4. This is a very difficult shot.
What he just looked at was drawing off of the 7 to the rail on the left-hand side, right next to the side pocket, and you got to play towards the middle of the table to hold for that 5-ball.
Absolutely. Good call. Here we go. How'd he hit it, Al? Wow.
How'd he hit it? He hit it pretty good, I would say.
Boy, did he ever. Right down on the orange 5, going to go up with a green 6, either in the side or the corner next. This is rotation 9-ball. For those of you who may not be aware, got on the 6, very good.
Rotation 9-ball, meaning you got to shoot the next ball in numerical order, of course.
Exactly. There may be some young players just tuning in, and we want to give them a little heads up here. Okay, here we go.
Huidji splitting the pocket right into the corner.
Right.
Good position. He could elect to go right up table, 1 rail spin back down, almost get straight on the 8. Wouldn't be an issue at all. Or he can hold right there.
Yeah. I like just stopping just like he did, Al. It's automatic position now, sinking the 8, bringing the white ball off the rail a tiny bit for an easy shot on the 9.
Same pocket as the 8, bounce
Right.
across.
And with the sinking of this ball, Al, please update the fans at home. Thank you.
Well, we try to do the best we can on our side here by keeping the score updated. And it all goes without say as Huidji C puts the first bead on his side of the scoreboard, leads 1-0 in this race to 9. Just want to remind everybody we are coming to you live from the Turning Stone Casino and Resort in Verona, New York. You are watching the Josh Northeast 9-Ball Tour. This is the finale, $25,000 added. If you are in the area or passing by, please stop in. It's free admission to watch all these professionals play. We want to thank everybody that's here. The fans are starting to come in, believe it or not, late, but there are fans still coming in, and it's nice to see. And when you get to the front door of the event room, they have a small sign that says free admission. It might be hard to read. You just walk right in. The doors are open.
And later on in the week, ladies and gentlemen, this place will be jam-packed, wall-to-wall, people coming in from all over the state. Again, this is just the first day. We'll be here Thursday, Friday, Saturday with the final Sunday evening, and the fans will be jam-packing this wonderful giant arena as it gets closer to Sunday. Was a nice shot of Paul Newman on there, but I like that from the Hustler. Very well done, Al. God bless his soul. We just lost him a few years ago.
Oh, it seems like Oscar's having a little issue, right?
Yes, absolutely. A little trouble here. Maybe the balls are slipping a tiny bit. We are on diamond new tables with new cloths, so it...
4.5-inch pockets.
Yeah,
Hey,
sometimes...
just to keep you abreast on things, AZB TV will be heading out to Akron, Ohio to bring you the challenge match between Earl Strickland and John Moore. That's going to be a free stream, 3 nights of action, $3,000, winner-take-all, disciplines right there in front of you. I'll bring you up to date as Huidji says, hey, Al, I want to stay in gear.
Yeah, watch this break, Huidji.
Again, the one ball misses the side. It's heading towards the corner.
Right.
Cue ball, notice, right in the center of the table.
Beautiful cue ball positioning, and he does have an easy shot on the 2.
Now, I think by playing a lot of straight pool gives you more of an idea of the position, as Huidji is not satisfied with that. He wanted to bypass that 7 and get on top.
Yeah, absolutely.
And now put the 7 not only in front of the 5, but in front of the 4 ball, but still workable.
Right. He wanted to be about another foot closer to that red 3 on the side, but this is still very makeable for this level of player. These are both world champion class players. Nicely done.
Played a real small window there. Now just come up right between the 6 and the 5 for the same corner pocket for the 5 ball.
Right.
And then once past that 5, it's all stop shop and let's take a ride and get into the next rack.
This is just a left spin, medium speed, 2 rails behind the orange 5 for the next shot. 1, 2, well done.
How do you like bumping the ball closer to the side pocket like that?
Perfect. Makes
Well,
the layout much easier.
As long as you're not too straight in on this, he's okay though.
Right.
I mean, he could shoot it wide open.
Medium speed, spin off that rail towards the red 7 on the left side. As such, I like the way he did that, going a little bit closer to the red 7. Okay, you got a choice here. You can follow up with the side or the corner. personal preference. Chose for the side. Well done. Okay. 8 inside, come off the rail a few inches, and with the sinking of this ball, Al.
You mean the 9 ball?
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay. Well, since you called the maroon ball red, I didn't know which one you were looking at.
It's late in the evening. Here we go. Boom. Okay.
Okay, Huidji C now leads 2-0 in this race to 9. Guys, just keep in mind, I can't emphasize it enough. I've been showing it on every stream since I got wind of it and hold of it. AccuStats, make it happen. It's going to happen. Believe me, November 6th through the 9th, AccuStats.com. Plus, they'll be going down to Chesapeake, Virginia to bring us the U.S. Open. Keep that in mind also.
Yes.
It's all in the making. Pat Fleming and crew, Jim Fredericks,
That's
Zilla,
right.
the whole 9 yards, Curly, everybody that's on board there helping out.
Yes,
Mr. Fleming.
Upstate Alan Devil Dave Ascalise will be getting a little break. We won't be going down to Virginia, so we'll leave this open to Pat Fleming, AccuStats. And here we go for the third break, Al.
AccuStats has been streaming the U.S. Open since the beginning of time.
Yes, caveman with big sticks and little balls.
Caveman with big sticks and little balls.
There we go.
Did they play pool back then?
Yes, they did.
Oh, gee Whittaker.
Okay, here we go, Al. One ball's a little tough and a little far, but we'll see. Certainly makeable, but a very hard shot.
Not for this young man. He's got plenty of room there to cut this one ball.
Right. Got to get position on that 2 next. We'll see
Spin
how
it,
he does.
Or he's going one rail behind the 5.
Right.
or the
I
2.
like that. I like that call. Well done. Now he has the natural angle to come down.
Well,
for
he's
that.
got a window. He's got a
Right.
small window of opportunity.
Right where his
between the 4
fingers
and
are.
9.
Right. That's where he'd like to get that white cue ball.
Well, you know, the way he shoots and plays straight pull,
Right.
you know, either he's going to drag this cue ball down to the corner and spin off the long rail to the short rail and back up, or he's going
Right.
to try to just roll it.
Yeah.
Being with the straight pull background, I would say he's guaranteed to get there, but
Yes. Played that window perfectly.
he is there.
Yes. Even has that little natural angle to get pump up right in back of that 4. This gentleman is playing cue ball on the string here. Perfect. And where he placed his cue, as you saw, is where he'd like to get that cue ball next. Anywhere in that 3 or 4 inch area will be fine. Off the rail, I like with a little spin. Perfect.
He's in dead punch, as we say, full
Yes.
gear.
Yes.
There is nobody on this table whatsoever, or in this arena right now in Huidji's mind.
That's right.
There's only one table, the table he's on,
That's right.
and there's only one player, him.
That's right. One ball at a time.
That's the focus he's in. He's
That's right.
solid as a rock.
Keeping it simple for you younger players out there. Please remember, one ball at a time. Keeping it simple. He'll draw this cue ball back behind that black 8. Boom. Perfect. And with the sinking of this 8 ball, Al, please continue.
Me?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'll try to do as best I can.
Here we go. A little fast on this. Careful now. Okay. Notice how he takes his time. Same form every time. Nice and smooth and easy. Boom. Here we go.
Huidji C jumping out to a 3-0 lead over Oscar Dominguez. Oscar doing nothing wrong. The only thing he's doing is sitting in his seat, so he can't do nothing wrong from there.
Absolutely.
As Huidji is solid as a rock.
And many times, ladies and gentlemen, with this level of player, you may sit there for 4 or 5 games before you get back to the table.
There
at
you
this
see some of the
level.
people in the middle aisle at
Right.
1018 on the East Coast. Folks still hanging out watching their favorite players.
Yes. And this is a very elegant, enormous
Oh, that looks like Randy
casino.
Labonte.
Yes.
And there you see, that's Randy Labonte sitting right there
Right.
with the black shirt on.
And for those of you who may like to take a chance with Lady Luck, what an elegant casino this is, with top restaurants. The food is the finest on the East Coast, and this was really done well by the Indians who started this. We thank them so much for 22 years of support and 25,000 every year they've given us. Here we go on the fourth break.
One ball into the side pocket. The cue ball almost goes into the corner on the cut break. And the 2-9 winds up right there next to the 8 at the spot.
Does he have a chance, do you think, for a billiard here? What do you think?
If there's any kind of chance, he will figure it out.
And he's lining it up right now.
And back to straight pool knowledge.
Right. Exactly. And for you younger players out there, he wants to try to billiard this 2, pushing the cue into the 9 and hopefully making the 9 in that corner. That's his first choice. Or he may play a safety, but I think he's going for the 9 the way he's aiming it. Yep. Billiard, perfectly done now. Wonderfully done.
That's the straight pool now.
Yes, absolutely. It's showing here. And like Double Dave said, at this level of play, all you could do sometimes is just sit in a chair and do nothing wrong and watch the other player keep going.
Big shout out to Lacassi Hybrid Cues, Lacassi Cues, the Tap League, Simonis and Aramis. Q Shock, Hydric Custom Cues, Dan Hydric, Phil Capel, BilliardsPress.com. You're watching a match between these two players, Huidji C. Oscar Dominguez raced to 9, and the score is 4-0 in favor of Huidji. Oscar Dominguez doing, like I said, nothing wrong. Huidji in dead punch.
Yes, he's in that mode where he may run another couple of racks here. He's very, very serious and very, very as we call it, he's very, very in straight pool punch, where he's concentrating an enormous amount, trying not to get balls together, working the cue ball around with perfect position most of the time. And you get that from playing a straight pool, that excellent cue ball positioning. Oscar having a little trouble with the rack. This new course, sometimes they roll out a little bit after you take the rack off, so he wants to make sure he gives Huidji a nice, tight rack.
Here's the schedule, folks, for tomorrow. This is the last match of the evening tonight. This was the 10 o'clock round that we started. Tomorrow at 10 a.m., noon, 2, 4, 6, 8, and 10. That's a 12-hour stretch of straight pool. Well, it will be 9-ball, but it's a 12-hour stretch of pool. That's the schedule. Whether I can make the 10 a.m. or not, it all depends on what time I get. If I don't, I will be here at noon. I will keep you posted, that's for sure. As Oscar Dominguez still is struggling with this rack. He's a very honest and fair player, like many other players on tour. And he wants to give his opponent a good rack, and he expects a good rack in return.
Absolutely.
Let's sweat it.
Here we go.
Listen to the snap.
Not really a hard break, ladies and gentlemen.
Watch the 1 ball to the side pocket. If it doesn't go there, he's attempting the corner. Watch the break. Okay, that time it didn't go, but the 2 ball took off.
Look at this, Al. Possible 1-9.
The 2 ball took off like he was sitting on the tarmac, and it got the go-ahead from the air traffic controllers to take off. Just flew into the pocket.
Like nitroglycerin. Whoa. Okay, we got an easy 9 in the side. Where 2 in with nice position for the 3 next by that green 6. Or he could blast the 1 and 9 and try and get lucky. What do you think here? Are you like just playing the 1 with position for the 3 and you like blast it into that 9?
No, I like playing some safe right from here.
Okay.
If he can feather the 1 ball and bypass the 9, kind of go between the 5 and the 9,
Yeah.
and with a little spin, trap the cue ball up behind the 4, or he could play the 1 into the side pocket.
Right. Yes.
And then come up with a little reverse, and then come straight up table behind the 5 and shoot the 3 into the corner. Once that gets underway, then he's got the 4 ball, but he still has to contend. He's shooting it with inside stuff, cutting the 1 ball.
Right. Here we go. Let's avoid hitting into balls here.
Straight up for the 3 in the
Yes.
corner. Now the whole issue here is you got the 7-8,
Yes, absolutely.
and he's looking at the 7-8 combination. Now for a straight pool player, with the 2 balls in place like the 7-8, really is not too much of an issue. And if he does get in position to shoot it, I think he will shoot it with a fairly medium speed so that the 7 deflects towards the left-hand corner at the bottom.
Right, exactly. Good call. You use that 6 to keep Huidji there, so his easy shot on the 4, which he done very well. He has angle to come off that rail, or will he follow for the 5-9 in the side? Okay, he's got 2 options here. Now, he can either draw back and play the 5 in the left corner, or he could follow this and possibly play a easy 5-9 combo, which would put him up 5-0. Let's see what he chooses. Wow, what a nice hit, ladies and gentlemen. Perfect position on E5 to get on that green 6 in the back. Boy, he's in some concentration mode here. He has got this game. It's just him and nobody else in the world but him and the balls on the table. Here we go. Hit that beautifully, beautifully. And Al,
It looks like he's aiming to get to the short side of the 7 ball.
yeah, which is very hard to do because being a straight pool player, like you said, the 7-8 is an easy combination. Let's see what he chooses. He's got a choice here. Here we go. He was aiming up, like Al said, for the short side, but let's see what happens.
Use the inside stuff. Watch the points.
Oh, boy. He played it for the other corner. Okay.
This is somewhat of a difficult cut shot, and he can elect just to roll up on the 8 and play it safe and let Oscar get it back out of his seat, or he's going to try to keep Oscar in that seat.
I think he'll try to keep Oscar in that seat, Alan. I think he's going
Draw
to
this
make this.
right back to the rail and back up table where the cue ball is now.
Yes, that's the
The
move.
shot on the 8.
That's the move.
He's got to spin it.
He's got to come up. Come very short. Not good at all.
That's where he wanted to come up.
Right, right. Now he can either, if he feels risky, he could try to bank the 8 or play a wonderful, he's got a wonderful safety. Just chipping the 8, leaving the 8 on the bottom rail and a lot of distance out. What do you think he'll go for here, buddy?
To be honest with you, he's been shooting so well. I can't see him not go for the bank, but
Right.
if he's going to bank it, he's going to bank it with the speed. So
Yes.
if he does miss it, he's going to leave the 8 ball on the rail.
Exactly, in the middle of it. So
Yeah.
Oscar will have no shot. Exactly. Okay, think he's going for the bank. Or a safety would be wonderful here also. But, it depends on where his confidence is at this level now. He's ahead for when he knows if he makes the bank, he's going to make the 9 inside. Let's see what he
Correction, he's going to shoot the 9 down the corner in the bottom left-hand corner. He's going to shoot it with the cue ball speed. Watch this.
Okay.
Ooh, he banked it towards the side
I
pocket.
couldn't believe he did that. And did he leave the shot out?
It looks like he left the 8 ball for Oscar Dominguez. Okay, so Oscar Dominguez with his opportunity right now.
Yes.
if he can make this 8-ball.
What a very important ball that was. Instead of being up 5-0, it could be 4-1. And that's a huge difference at this level. And this is not easy at all. He only has a little bit of the ball. He's got to be careful because he's got to either shoot it easy and play the 9 down here in the corner or come around all the way for the 9 on the side, which is a difficult shot. And the reason, ladies and gentlemen, we're trying to talk a little easy is because we're only 4 or 5 feet away from the players, and we try not to disturb them. And this is such a crucial game. He doesn't want to make a mistake here because he only come up to the table once in 4 racks. Yeah, I'd like to have a little better view here. Okay, here we go. No.
Oscar really undecided with the shot. This must be really, really tight.
Yes, must be very close. He might not have enough of that meat of the ball to make it. Only he knows at that close distance, and that's why he's taking so long.
Well, if this ball went, he would have shot it 10 minutes ago.
Right, exactly, exactly. He has to get perfect on this 9 position.
It doesn't look like he can shoot enough and hit enough of the 8 to make it, but
Right. Boy, this is a tough one here. It's taking a lot of time. Yeah, look at this. He's even walking around again. This must be so close. Might choose to take a very long shot on the 9 to the corner.
well, he can elect to kick it, but
Right.
I don't think he's going to do that.
Look at this. This is incredible.
He might be playing the, in other words, he's going to look the way he was designing the table with his cue stick, sort of like a pointer, like he's going to play the 8-ball in a Z shot and try to leave it on the short rail at the top of your monitor.
Right. Oh, he didn't have enough of the ball to make it. He was trying to leave him way down here. Wow, what a crucial miss that is. Crucial miss, because there's a big difference between 5-0 and 4-1. This Hodge must be feeling like $1 million now.
Huidji.
Oh, Huidji. All right. Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen. Huidji, Hodge, Wadge, Podge. We'll get it straight before this match is over.
Huidji C.
Huidji C.
Correct. Very nice, gentlemen.
All right. Oh, there we go. Perfect
Unfortunate
position.
for Oscar.
Yes.
There was no shot when he got to the table, allowing Huidji to come back
Yes.
to the table after coming up here, and he was really hot to begin with.
And with the sinking of this ball, Al, please, go ahead.
Well, there's nothing to be talked about. I mean, Oscar had 1 shot and nothing really to shoot at.
And 5 racks.
So now it's Huidji C back at the table, leading 5-0. We're racing to 9. This is the last match of the evening. And Huidji C is just going to walk over to... They have water dispensers here on both sides of the arena for the players and guests, filled with gallons and gallons of ice and water mix, really cold.
Yeah, they're wonderful hosts here at the Turning Stone.
Olivia is the event promoter and event coordinator who puts all of this together,
Yes.
along with her staff.
And we thank her so much.
Absolutely.
In case you want to give Lady Luck a few turns, what a wonderful casino this is.
Here we go. Rack number 6, all belonging to Huidji C.
Made a ball and no shot out.
3 balls in a tough position, along with the 1.
Yes. Now,
The 2 ball hanging down
Go
in the
ahead.
bottom right-hand corner.
Yes. And for you young aspiring players here, you have 2 choices here. You can either bank the 1 into the hanging 2 or hit the right side of the one and play a safety, leaving the cue ball way, way down here. This is a two-way shot here. I like playing the safety off of
Huidji's
that
looking
right.
at. Huidji's checking to see if the 3 goes. Like, you know, he's already on the 3. What is he
Yeah.
going to do? Bank the 1 into the 2?
I know.
Or what's his plan of attack here?
Yeah, yeah. We can either do that. I like playing the safety here, thinning that 1 and bringing Whitey way down here, because Oscar's had no chance to shoot. Will keep him frustrated.
How about thinning the 1 ball to play it against the rail and try to hide the 1 behind the 8, thus far bringing the cue towards the 3 and bumping the 3 out into a better position near the side pocket.
Wouldn't that be nice?
I think that's what he might be looking at.
Wow, here we go. Now you don't want to hit this hard, you want to feather it, so you leave it behind that 8 if possible, and creating distance between. I wish we had that telestrator. I got to get this telestrator.
Well, we have a gentleman that promised that, didn't promise, but he said he was going to give me the telestrator. Of course, I have a wish list. There's a couple of things on it.
Which would be nice. This way
that is one of them, and he happens to have one.
Yeah, so we could show the people with the telestrator, with the crayon, what he's trying to do.
Most of our viewers, and we have about over 600 right now, are diagnosing this game right here with us. And
Right.
I'm sure there's a bunch of folks out there in the chat that call shots better than we do, and would love them to come down and say hello if you're in the area. And, I mean, we're always willing to have a guest commentator step in and put a face and a name together with a
Sure. Oh, we made both
Chat
balls
screen,
and
yeah.
has no shot, Oscar. Oh, this has to be so depressing.
Well, he's got paint of the 3 ball.
Yeah. Yeah, come on down to the casino. Take a few thousand, throw it on the slot machines, and have some fun and watch some world-class pool. Now, do you think he's looking to kick this 3? No, he can't kick
Absolutely
this 3.
not.
Yeah, okay.
I
Can't
don't
do
think
it.
it goes.
No, I don't think so.
It's up on the rail.
He's in a tough spot. He didn't want to make those 2 balls, because now he's in a serious tough situation.
And in the audience, I see the 2 folks. They are always here every year. Gentleman with a beard.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Isn't that nice to see these 2 folks coming in? That's nice.
They are in the landscaping business here in the upstate New York area.
Yeah.
And prior to the last year, they won the cue stick raffle here. 2
Yes.
years in a row.
Wow, isn't that impressive?
What happened was the first one they won, they gave the stick to, I believe, their daughter, and then the son wanted one. So they had to come back and take another shot at the raffle, and they won the stick again and gave it to their
Wow.
daughter or son,
That's
something like
nice.
that.
Yeah, yeah, that's nice. And yes, we are on to answer some of the chat emails we get. Yes, we are on the Indian reservation in the middle of nowhere in this wonderful casino.
And we want to congratulate Steve Wynn. Got his gambling license out there in Massachusetts, but they still have to go in front of another board.
Yes, congratulations, Steve. And when you build your multi-billion-dollar casinos, Devil Dave will come up and talk to you about hosting some wonderful world-class 9-ball events, and maybe we can get something going in that casino. I'm sure he'll be open to that, being a wonderful fella who supports all of the nice sporting events in our country. And Devil Dave in Upstate Al put a wonderful proposal to Steve Wynn so you could have some world-class pool players in your wonderful casino. Look forward to seeing us, Mr. Steve Wynn, Upstate Al and David Devil Dave Ascalise, your world-class commentators in the pool world.
Question in the chat: are they selling raffle tickets in the chat for this for this raffle here.
Good
No.
question. Okay, no.
No, absolutely not. I don't believe so. If I find out anything further, I will let you know.
Okay,
Well, Huidji's back at the office.
yes. Looks like another day on a typewriter, and with the sinking of these two balls, Upstate Al will update the people at home.
And in the background, Warren Kempko wins another game. And right here, Huidji Singh comes out and he misses the
What
nine
an
ball in the corner pocket.
unexpected, oh my God, what an unexpected miss that is. And you see, ladies and gentlemen, we're all human beings, and it happens, but once in a great, great while, you lose concentration, your mind goes somewhere else, and this is the end result. Here we go. 6-0 or 5-1. Wow.
Every game is a game for Oscar from here on
Right.
in, of course. And of course, that's a big game.
Oh, what a big game that was.
51st Street, folks. We're moving uptown. It's a big game right there.
Yes. Oh, so big, so crucial. Wow. 6-0, 5-1. It's almost over now. How are you?
All right, sorry about that interruption, folks. We got Eddie DeLocke wants to step in and sit in for the rest of this match.
Yeah, absolutely.
So we're going to have Eddie DeLocke come in and co-commentate. Welcome aboard, Mr. Ed Cohane, traveling the country, going to 14.1 tournaments, going to 10-ball tournaments, going to 9-ball, 8-ball, going to Make It Happen, the game show down at Sandcastles. Eddie DeLocke Cohane in the booth.
Yes, is there anything you don't make, Edward?
It beats sitting home.
You're absolutely correct.
Hi, everybody.
There you go.
Hooch is on a tear here, isn't he?
Boy, is he ever at home.
Boy, he's just so focused.
He's got that straight pool focus where
Oh, yeah.
everything's falling in.
Yeah, I was just talking to Randy Labani
Right, go ahead.
about Hooch played at Carom Billiards in Queens, and the World Straight Pool playing Johnny Archer.
Okay.
Archer runs a 99 and misses the game ball, and Hooch runs 100 out on Johnny.
Oh, my God.
It was incredible to watch. Man.
Oh,
It was-
my God. He needed one more ball and missed it, and Hooch ran the whole
And Hooch ran,
101.
yeah.
Wow.
It was a good match.
Yeah,
That sounds like
I
an
guess.
exciting match. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's worldwide sports stuff. Yeah.
Oh, sure, yeah.
Yeah,
That's
Hooch-
one for the books there.
Yeah. Hooch having an awful lot of trouble here racking the balls.
You know, Hooch has a. Hey, we have the AccuStats Make It Happen in
Yes.
November. Pat Fleming's AccuStats. Hi, Pat.
And Eddie, why don't you tell the folks at home some of the world-class players that will be there, please, Ed?
I believe it's
Appleton.
Darren Shane and
Bustamante so far.
and Francisco Bustamante, Django. And there's an undecided player that's going to be picked by the donors or sponsors or whatever Pat calls them,
Right,
you know,
right. Yeah.
They get to pick who they would like to
And
see.
that'll probably be Dave Ascalise, but I don't know if I
That-
can make
that would've-
those events
that
because
would've-
I have prior commitments to doing a television commentary, so maybe we'll give it to somebody else. All right, whatever. I know I'll disappoint my 900 million fans, but look, we appreciate your support over the many years. Hooch can't rack the balls.
Yeah, Hooch is still having trouble here.
Yeah.
I can't
Okay.
read that.
New Jersey pool player in the chat says, Eddie, buy me a raffle ticket for the Q.
Oh, are you allowed? Wait a minute. I don't know if you can do that.
The hell are you talking? I'm sorry.
Excuse him.
Sorry.
That was a little burp there.
We don't have a 5-second delay here.
Yeah, no, that's what I mean. So we'll do the best we can here.
Toy boat.
Yeah. Hooch having a little trouble racking the balls here.
So
I'm sorry. What was the score update to fans, please, Al? It was a while.
I think it's 5-1.
Okay. Thank you.
Because Hooch missed that 9-ball before. I heard it was an easy 9-ball. I walked in right at the end.
Yeah. Thank you, Al.
Hooch missed an easy 9-ball. Is that what happened?
Yeah. Very easy. And he's asking Oscar if this is satisfactory. Oscar says no. Well, go ahead, Oscar. You rack them then. I understand that.
My back couldn't handle that right there. I'm
No,
just going to hand the guy the rack.
Well,
and see.
that's why Hooch he handed him the rack. Go ahead, Oscar.
Well, Oscar's been giving him a great rack.
Yes.
You know, and all he wants is a decent rack. And it took him a little while to get the rack together for Huidji.
Well, Oscar evidently sees something with his break that ain't working out, and Hooch is up 5-1 on him, so he's got a right to stand over there, I guess. But this is a little bit long in the tooth here. Dave, you should talk to them earlier about this, Dave.
Okay, under control,
Yes.
guys. We're back on track.
Here we go.
Okay, Oscar with the break. Oscar's father's playing also, right? A few tables up, I think.
I saw him here. I don't know if he's
Yes,
playing.
Ernesto is playing.
Okay.
He just played, I believe, in the round prior to this, the 8 o'clock round. Okay, so Oscar making the wing ball.
Wow.
Making the 7.
Now,
and
there's the break he was looking for. A 6 got him.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. Yeah, 3 balls and a shot on the 1.
The key shot.
That's the break he's looking for, right?
The key shot is the 1 to the 2 right now.
Yeah.
And then he should be okay. As we got Mr. Cohane ripping out his bifocals.
Spectacles.
Yeah, and for those of you sitting at home, this is a tough position ball to get this cue ball all the way down, but the 2 ball way down here, 6 feet away. Let's see how he does it.
He might go inside.
Yes.
Yeah, he did.
Watch the Nina.
Wow,
watch
look at
the
that
9.
speed.
Wow.
Wow, what a shot.
What a great shot.
That might have been the shot of the match right there.
Yeah, that was crucial.
Oh, it's definitely a nice shot.
Look at that. He's going to go. He's going to just float up for that 3 in the side now, too.
Yes. Should be.
Yeah, Oscar's in good shape here. He needs this win, too.
Oh, he needs this game. It's so
You know what?
crucial.
Yeah, at 5-2 or 6-1, that's a big spread.
Every game from here is
Sure.
real huge.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, he went that way.
All right. All righty. He's fine, right?
Oh, yeah, he got good.
Yeah.
Yeah, he should be out here.
Yeah. And
He's right in line.
Yeah, he plays just like Hooch. Nice.
He plays
slow.
world-class pool. Yes,
Yeah.
he does.
Yes, he does.
Were you two guys at the Shane Jason matchup? Both of you, or just you, Al?
We both
Devil
were, yeah.
Dave showed up for a split second. He had a steak and went out the door. He robbed the joint for a steak dinner.
Didn't even pay it, did he?
They got him on camera.
So he has a tab.
Yes, it's an open tab of about $9 million for steaks for 30 years. We kid around, of course, but he is in perfect shape here.
You could look at the live scoring right on AZ Billiards, Ed. If you go to azbilliards.com, there's a tab for live scoring. Mike Howerton is up in the bleachers area, sitting way up high, keeping updates on all the scores on every match.
Yes.
I see Brandon Schuff over here. He just finished his match against a kid from Quebec.
How did he do?
He won about 9-3, I think.
Okay.
Or 9-2, I think he won. He played real well.
Okay.
How did you make out today, Ed?
Just, you know.
Well, somebody in the
well, I
chat's
walked-
asking.
Who's asking?
New Jersey pool player.
Alrighty.
Well, New Jersey pool player.
Don't stutter, Eddie. Bring it up. Come on, you can do
I'm
it.
stuttering. I'm stuttering. Rob Sayers got me stuttering. He barbecued me.
Yeah.
Oh, did he really?
Yeah, he got me good.
Well,
yeah.
you didn't.
But
You didn't lose to somebody
no,
that
no,
can't
no.
shoot.
You know what? Rob is playing real good. You know, I don't know who you guys are picking to win this. Did you talk
No,
about
not
that
yet.
at all?
No, it's a little early. First day.
Well, yeah, you got some.
Okay.
You got killers all over the place here. So.
Oh, sure.
Earl won it last year, correct?
Right.
Correct.
Yeah. Well, Earl's on a tear as well. You know, and you got Thorsten here, Hooch, and everybody's here. This is a really good.
Yeah, I just one of the best.
Really good event.
Yeah,
This
Johnny
is-
Archer.
oh, sure. It's one of
this
the
is
best tournaments in the world
this-
every year. What are you getting?
It's just incredible.
22 years running with the best players. They come from all over the world.
This
here.
has a. This is part of the BCA ranking too, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, Al, please update the folks at home on
Oh,
the score.
you're not paying attention.
Okay, here we go. Huidji, 5. Oscar, 2. Wow.
Eddie had us a little nervous today. We weren't sure if you actually were going to make it.
You know, Pat Fleming told me yesterday. I'm riding home with Pat Fleming the other night from the game show, and he says you should leave early. I said no, I got plenty of time. I left at 10:30. I figured I was going to take the scenic route because I took the bike, and then I said, you know what, just shoot up the thruway and get here. And I was 2 hours late, but I thought I was early. I thought the meeting was at 3 and we start play at 6, but I was corrected on that. But Mike Zuglin cut me some slack there, and he forgave me. And
Oh, that's nice. He usually does not do
No,
that. He usually, if you're late, that's it.
and I told him after the beating that Rob Sayers gave me, we're even. You know.
Yeah.
What was that score? Did you announce the score? at all?
9-1 score. Rob Sayers.
Not too bad. At least you got one.
Yeah. Thanks.
Well, it's better than having a donut, right?
Yeah, well,
Look at
yeah,
the bright side.
I missed.
Not making fun of you. I'm just saying, could have went 9-0.
I understand. It was.
Probably missed
We
the
could
9
just.
ball
We
and
could
hung
just.
it up.
Yeah, we could just. We could just
Forget
let that
about
go
it.
right now.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, we can let that go
Yeah.
in front of 900
Right.
million fans watching right now.
There's no YouTube
Yeah.
videos of it, so just forget it now. Okay.
Okay.
Oscar's checking the
Well,
rack
we
again
all
here.
have it.
Well, they have to because it's been a little bit troublesome for these players to rack the
What do
ball.
we have here? 5-2, 5-3,
Yeah.
5-2.
Pay attention.
And these two players are playing so good, any one of them could win.
Oh, you run
Set from here.
Sure, you can
Yeah.
just run a little 4 or 5
Yeah.
pack right here.
Right,
Sure.
right. Yeah. Especially as good as these two guys are playing.
And Oscar had to be down, a little depressed being down. What, the 5-0 mark?
Yes. Oh, sure.
One ball right
Yeah,
into the
that was
side
a
pocket.
that was a pretty break right there.
Yeah, look at this. Where's the 2?
2-6.
Where's the 2?
Yeah,
Two
it's
six
down.
combination
Is
down
that
at the
dead?
bottom.
Is that dead? 2-6?
Oh, it's
Yeah.
close.
All right.
It's ugly.
Yes.
That's ugly. That's double ugly.
Yeah, that's ugly. Yeah. But it's playable. I mean, he might have to fire at this, and look at the way he'll come around back. Around.
Yeah.
You see, he's got a lane to come around with the cue
Right,
after he
right.
plays it.
Yeah.
Right between the 8-9 and up and around the table.
Yeah.
It would be good to see.
Yeah, it would be. It's got to go all the way around the table, like you say, and back
and-
towards the 6. Yeah.
Now, as down as he is, he could just
Yeah.
play the safe too. But
Yeah. I might.
he's going to play the safe.
I think I like safe from
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
Because Hooch is playing so good. One little mistake.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, and 3 or 4 racks, and the match is over.
Wow.
Oh, I don't like that.
Wow, he played a horrible
Yeah,
safe
yes,
there.
he did. Yes, he did. And we all
I don't
knew
think
that.
Hooch can cut this in, but he has the bank. It's a two-way shot on the bank.
Right.
He could
yeah,
just slide up and hold it for the 3 and hide behind the 5 and the 8 and the 9. Send
Yeah.
the 2 over by the pocket.
Yeah.
And they're
Wow.
coming down the track and
Yeah.
down the stretch.
You know what? I graced you guys with my presence here, so
Yeah.
these people from Jersey could ask me questions,
Yes.
and you guys are trying to barbecue me as well. I love you.
We love you too, Eddie. We were really worried.
Let's
that
see
you
what he
weren't gonna
does here.
make
Look
it.
at this. He
Oh.
banked it, and,
Wow.
and he got away with the two-way hit.
Did he?
Nice. Yeah, he got it.
All right. Okay. I know. I can't see if he can make
No,
the
he's
2.
good. He's good.
Wow, he got lucky.
Yeah. Well, it was a two-way shot. You know.
Yeah.
How was it, Al? He's coming down. He's coming down. That's real funny.
Okay, Upstate. I'll be back momentarily.
You know what? He's looking to
Yeah.
he's looking to two-rail kick this and stick the cue right behind
I like
the 9.
that. Yeah, I like that
And that's
shot.
just a natural hit on the 2, and it'll stop right there. Maybe.
Yes.
You got to hit it full and perfect.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh no, he's coming behind it. The back back
Yeah,
kick.
yeah, yeah.
I thought he was going to go 2 rails.
Spin, leaving Huidji down, just
Yeah,
getting the 2 out
this
of
will be
the
a
area.
good. This will be a good shot,
Yeah, I like that shot.
and
I
it's
like
well placed too. He could probably control that real good.
Oh,
that was
I didn't
perfect.
See that. Yeah, yeah. That's wonderful.
Yeah, that was a great shot.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Now Hoot's got to fire and kick at this, but he's got the 3 across side there. All he has to do, if he can send that 2 to the 3,
Right.
or he looks like he's going to send it up table.
And for you young aspiring players, you want to hit the backside of the 2.
Yeah, he's going to send it up
distance.
between
Yeah,
the 5 and 7 there. Send it up table.
Yes, and for you young players, that's what you need. You need to aim the backside of the 2, get distance between the 2 balls.
Yeah, leave him long. He
Right.
just has to worry about a scratch coming back off the 2, depending on the speed he uses. But
Right.
see how well he places this ball.
Yeah. Oh, I look for him to do well here because the ball.
Yeah, it's very close. He's close enough to it,
That's
yeah.
why, yeah. He should hit the backside of the 2 and,
Oh, yeah.
and create distance. Like that, backside of the 2.
Yeah,
like we're
he hit it.
talking
That's
yeah.
about as perfect as you're going to hit it right
Yeah,
there.
sure. Look at that.
Good
Covered-
shot.
Wow, covered the whole ball.
Beautiful shot.
Yeah.
Beautiful blade.
Right.
Well executed.
Yeah. Any mistake.
And he doesn't have a
Yeah.
window between
No.
the 4 to go up to the top rail, so he has to come off the left side long rail somehow maybe to get that
Wow.
2 ball.
Oh, can he jump here, Ed? No? Yes?
No jump cues here.
Oh, okay.
You could jump with a fill cue.
Well, yeah, you could.
And I think he's got the talent and the ability to jump
Look, he's
with his
frozen.
regular
He's
cue.
frozen down on the rail. So I don't.
Oh, wow.
You like this jump?
No.
Look, to me, it looks like a 4-foot jump.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God.
But, you know, he plays so great. He may be
Masse,
able, yeah, he
if
may be
anything.
able to jump it with his
Well,
cue.
I don't question that he's going to hit it, you know. But
Yeah.
you were talking the jump like he was going to make it.
Right, no.
You psycho.
Yeah.
Sorry.
All right, guys, fight
Okay.
nice. All right.
Here we go.
He's
He's
gonna
gonna
mass
jump.
Look at this. Oh, and he's massing the
Yeah.
He's
ball.
massing it.
Here we go.
That's a definite hit as well. He's got a lot of room to curve around that 6 there.
Yeah. And he just might make it. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Directional Mike's very sensitive.
right.
There's no need to scream at Oscar.
Yeah, I wasn't screaming. I didn't want to be coaching him, and then I'll get called for coaching, you know.
Eddie's a demolition man.
Oh, look what he did.
I said he's going to mass it. I mean,
Yeah.
there wasn't much there.
Look
And
how
he
he,
got a little
look
love.
at that.
Did he get lucky here? Can
Looks like he
wait
got a little
minute.
love here.
He might be able to cut that 2
Who-
in.
Oh, yeah, Hooch got it.
Yeah, he can cut this 2 in, I think. Yeah.
And
And this could be the
and-
turning point of the match. He could go 2 or 3 games.
And the
then
Trisket hanging right
Yes.
there in the side pocket for the
Yes.
4th time.
Yes.
Yeah, this is game ball right here.
I would get the bridge. He's stretching terribly. Get
Yeah,
the bridge.
This 2 ball is game ball right here.
Yeah, that's why you
Sure.
need. Take your time, get the bridge, and make sure you make this.
Oh, yeah. You just cinch it. Just cinch it. That's all.
You got your position on the 3 and the side. This is the important ball. You must make this ball. You
Sure.
must make it. That's it.
He knows that. He knows
Yeah.
that.
How do you do with the cue ball? Wow, that's that straight pull stroke. Yeah.
He cooked it really good right there. He's
Oh,
going to
boy,
come
he's
back and
perfect.
play the 5
Yeah.
either in the corner
Yeah, he's,
or
yeah,
in
he's right in
play
line now.
Yeah,
Probably
he's
played
perfect.
in a side pocket. This way he can roll up with a 6 down in the corner.
He's got it in the left corner here, yeah.
Yeah.
Or the
he's
left corner is
like,
good too.
wow, that's real pretty. Look at that.
Oh, he's perfect. Just draw back 3 or 4 inches, and,
Sure.
and it's over.
Start the car.
Yep.
Not yet.
No, he's good here. He's good.
Yeah, because he's playing so well. 7, you just come over, 7 in the side, 8 in the corner, boom.
You could never count Oscar out. He can get the chance to get
Oh,
up there.
yeah.
He can hit you with a 7-pack.
Oh, yeah, well, absolutely. We're not counting them out. It's just that it's getting late here in the match, Al.
No,
Well,
no, we,
yeah,
we
well,
understand
you know-
that. I'm just saying, don't
Yeah.
count Oscar out of this match.
No, don't you
Oh,
can't count
no.
anybody.
Right. No, yeah, Oscar can put a 6-pack on him and be right there.
Sure. Huidji just coming off that straight pool tournament last week in Richmond also. He was down there.
Oh, he was?
Yeah.
Did he win it?
No,
Oh.
Darren won it.
Okay, yeah.
Darren, Karen came in second.
Yes, they
Right.
did. And talking about second, this is now 6-2
Right.
in favor of Huidji C. And folks, we just want to remind you some of the sponsors back in this live stream.
Yes.
the TAP League, the best amateur league in North America, along with Lucasi Hybrids. And we got a couple of guys for Eddie the Lock waiting downstairs just in case he gets out of hand. We got the boys down there waiting on Eddie.
Yes.
Oh, I'm funny.
Yeah, like
I'm here to
a clown?
entertain you.
Yeah. I'm funny. I'm here to entertain
He's a big
you.
boy. He's a big boy. Let him talk.
Yeah.
Look at these. Hey, Anthony, he's a big boy now.
Yeah. Let him talk, Anthony. He knows what he wants to say.
Here we go, Huidji,
You had to shoot the guy?
6-2. You're going to dig the hole now.
Yeah. I got no lime.
One ball in the
So I
side
got no
pocket.
lime. We'll dig the hole anyway. Here we go.
Be the first hole I dug?
Yeah, sure. Without lime. I dug a lot of holes without lime.
Only in Jersey.
Yeah. Because we're over here now. And
These two guys to my left are from Jersey, and with Seacaucus being right there, you could tell they're a little bit brain damaged. Both of them.
Actually, in the movie Goodfellas, the guy that smashed the guy that Joe Pesci smashed the glass on, the bar owner.
Yeah.
His name is Tony.
Yeah.
He used to come into the Loda pool room all the time. Hang out with us.
Yes, I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah.
He was a funny guy.
He said, "You want to hear something funny?" This guy asked me to be his.
Ask me.
This
is the Bronx. This is the Bronx here.
X me.
This is the Bronx.
Oh, you're in the Bronx now.
You're right out of the Bronx. Ask me. Ask me anything. You're beautiful. We're talking too loud, I think.
Yes, I think we are.
I think.
Yeah, you guys got to
know what you started it, man. Huidji's looking at
It must be those impact drills that you use to put those locks in with.
Huidji's looking at me like it's my fault.
Yeah,
man.
I think we are talking.
Did he actually hear you?
Yeah,
I don't know.
I think he did.
I think the whole room heard us on this.
Yeah.
Doing
You
our
guys
good,
got me
good fella
paranoid
skit.
now.
You got me laughing now.
Yeah, we're doing it.
Talk real low, guys. These
Yeah.
mics are real smooth.
Look what he did.
Oh, Eddie, you got him.
He got the side pocket or the safe.
Yeah.
He's got a good safe here to float up on the 8-ball.
Yeah, that's a good save. And that will lock him up good too. He's
Oh
plenty
yeah,
of- plenty
that's
of
a
room.
that's a gimme. You got to take the safe right here.
Yeah, because if you execute it well, this game is over, and he's
Unless he
leading
has the
with
side
7.
pocket, but I don't think he does. And how are you going to get on that 5 anyway?
Yeah.
Just roll up on the 8 here.
Yeah, sure.
I'm going to give Ed Ladawi a little shot of Julie Ha. As she is down there sitting in her seat right there, 2 tables away. Try to keep it like this, and we'll flash back and forth.
Ed
occasionally.
Ladawi, the Sandman.
Yes, he is in the chat.
Hey, Eddie.
And there you see Julie Ha get up out of her seat.
Yes. Oh, I love this safety.
What do you like? You like
I
the
love
safe,
the
or
safe,
you don't like the ball in the side pocket? Not
Well,
on diamonds.
what do you do with the white ball? You can't jam it. You know what I mean? It's hard. If you execute this safety,
Yeah.
good,
Oh, sure. Yeah.
it's over.
The
This
smart
game is
ball.
over. Yeah.
Ball.
Smart move is a safety, but he's looking at the safety right now too.
When you guys are finished, I'll get involved a little
We'll
bit.
let you know when you can talk. All right.
You guys
Right.
sound like
Devil. What do you say? We let him talk for a minute.
Yeah.
Let me ask you a question. Is there
Get
can
X
you
away.
Can you get married like males and females and gay couples get married in Jersey?
Dave.
Because you guys
Dave,
are
I think
making
he's directing
excellent-
this at you, Dave.
Good safety.
Good call, Eddie.
Yeah.
Good call.
Yeah, because that makes this an automatic win. This
Oh, yeah.
game,
Well-
and puts him at 7.
If he might have left it a little closer than he wanted to the side. They don't want to give the guy a pocket, but
Right.
There's chatter in the chat room saying that take it easy. This isn't the game show.
Yeah, thanks.
Oh my God.
Who is that pool player guy?
Yeah.
Do you know?
I
don't
do know his name.
Come on, let's see some initials here.
You would have to pull out some green cash to find out.
I
that
need some
information.
initials.
He hit that well. Look at this. Here they go, round and round. Where she stops.
Oh my God.
Oh, it's over. Okay.
Yeah, well,
it's
there you
over.
go.
Oh, and it happened to land perfectly, so Hodge can get right out. Hooch. Hodge.
Hooch.
Hooch. Hooch. Hooch. Hooch. Hooch. There we go.
I was calling him back in the days of Breakers when they played the straight pool. His first time I ever seen the guy, he was at Breakers in the straight pool tournament.
He is a
And I
very
was-
tall gentleman to
I
be
was-
Asian. I don't mean
Yes,
to interrupt you, but once in a
yes.
while,
I
let me
was-
just say a
Yeah,
couple
once in a
things.
while, I'll say a word, please.
No, screw Al. This ain't his show. Anyway, I was calling him Huidji, like Ouija board by accident, but and now it's just Hooch,
He is a very large individual for Asian. I'm surprised.
Well, they grow him tall in the Netherlands.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I'll tell you that much.
Wearing a Netherlands shirt, you get a mixture of Netherlands and Asian, and boom, you get the green giant.
Nice shot.
Oh, he's perfect.
Oh, yeah, he
A
sure
perfect angle and everything.
The
Okay.
analogy behind what Double Dave just said is just out of this world.
Yeah, I know.
Even
Troy.
the people on
Oh, it's
Pluto didn't
Troy.
understand that.
That's
Yeah.
Troy.
Yes.
The fireman crud. How you doing, bro?
Oh, the fireman.
Troy, we're in the game show.
And with the
last night.
sinking of this ball, Al.
Yes, right on the screen. It's 7-2, guys.
Yeah.
I'm on top of the job. Thanks for keeping the whip behind me.
Excuse me 1 second,
You know this kid-
ladies and gentlemen. Devil Dave has to step out, so please excuse me, and I will see you tomorrow morning.
You didn't have to tell
There
him.
you go,
Deb.
guys.
See you, bro.
This is where we're coming from, the Turning Stone Casino, and we're live here at AZB TV alongside AZ Billiards
Okay, folks, we got rid of him
and
now, so he's
NYC
gone.
Grind as Devil Dave just starts to throw the equipment around like a bull in a playpen. He has to step out. His legs are cramping up. He can't sit that long.
He's calling it a night, is he? Okay. Now I can sit in the high roller's chair.
Yes, you can.
Oh, God. Okay,
Another
who's
one.
with the break?
2
What's
ball,
the score here,
4
sir?
ball, 5
Wow,
ball,
what's-
6 and 3, and the
Wow,
one.
3
is
balls
gonna
on the
dress
break,
up.
and he's on the 1. All right, so you can write this game off, too. You might as well just start the car again. Look at this. What's the score now, 6-2?
Oh, okay, pay attention now. I'm going to flash it on the screen again.
Yeah, show everybody.
There you go.
7-2.
7-2.
And pretty soon to be 8-2 here. Who's going to be on the hill in about 45 seconds here? Everything's wide open. Look. Look at that. He'll come across for the 7 in the same corner as the 6 right here.
So you come up on a bike. It must have been a little cold ride coming up.
You know what? And when I got about, I guess about an hour away, it was. Look at that. He got bad here. Come on, Hooch. Look at that.
All right, finish one story.
He's-
Concentrate a little bit.
Yeah, well, I'm trying to help the fans here because they
Oh,
noticed that
that's okay. They understand where the 7 balls possibly
after
gonna go.
when I was an hour away, I wasn't going to take my leather jacket. I said, you know what, take it. And then even before I left, I put it on just because it was a little nip, but there were a lot of clouds. It was raining a little bit on the way up, very little, but
Oh, sorry to hear that.
but it was cold. Look at this shot. Nice shot, Hooch. Wow. Here's a back cut here on the 8 ball too. He's right in the zone here. He'll probably make this too. He's really bearing down good. He's focused so well. When he came across, look at that. What a shot.
Back cut that in. like
Wow,
it's
that was
supposed
really
to be.
nice shot.
Same way.
He deserves the win on this one, yeah.
Who'd you see for the hill?
Wow.
And he gets there. It's 8-2 over Oscar Dominguez.
Wow. I thought he was on the hill there. I'm sorry to the viewers.
He is on the hill. It's a race to 9.
This New Jersey pool player is, I shouldn't call him kid, but he's a kid from West End. But what a hell of a break this guy's got. We use it for the break-it-run break. And I messed up last night. I'm sorry about that, guys.
Oh, I know who that is.
Troy.
Troy, yeah. They've been using it for, you're the organization. He's the big, huge
Yeah,
guy.
yeah.
Hey, Troy.
The size of a house. Size 25 shoes or something.
Double,
you know.
a
Sorry,
double
Troy.
wide. A double wide.
Yeah, yeah.
He is a big guy.
Yeah,
and
he's a big
I tell you
boy,
what,
yeah.
he plays a pretty good game
Yeah,
of pool.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
And then, well, he had 3 breaks yesterday, and I said, you know what, I'm going to break one, and I just dogged it beyond belief. Sorry.
Is there something new that
what
you
did
want to tell us beside that?
The C says pipe down, look. He knows. Sorry, you guys. I owe you a Snickers bar. Okay, here we go at the rack again. On the hill here. Who's break and run, and this is over. This is the last match of the night?
This is the last round for tonight, and we start back up approximately 10 a.m. if I can make it. I am definitely going to make it.
I'm playing
If
it.
not, I will be here at noon for sure.
I got to play at 10 a.m.
Well, then I'm definitely not going to make it.
You'll be ringside by me watching me, correct?
Yeah, I'll be rooting you on, that's
Thanks.
for sure.
Thanks a lot.
I'm trying to get a Karen Core, and I forget her name from Canada, and you got to forgive me. I'm trying to get that match on.
Brittany?
Then the winner. No, what's her name? The Joan, I think. I forget. Anyway, the young lady from Canada who shoots a pretty good stick.
I thought that was Brittany Bryant.
No, there's another young lady from Canada.
Kayla?
Kayla.
Kayla, somebody?
There you go. Yeah, Kayla. Right,
I
that's
saw
her
the name earlier.
Yes. But the winner of that will play Earl Strickland if Earl wins his match. So I don't know how we're going to plan this. I'd like to get Earl on the stream table at the 2 o'clock. So we're going to have to figure this all out tomorrow. Right now we just can't make it up. Huidji on the hill. 4 ball finds a pocket. The 1 ball looks like it's trying to dress up.
Going to marry the cue. Oh.
He's got a very, very close
You know, it's about
shot.
It's less than half a ball away, I think.
Okay.
But I think he can cut it in.
That's very good, Eddie. How'd you figure that out? I'm real proud of you.
I seen the way it just calmed down, Sparky.
When they start talking bad about you, I'm going to back you 100% from now
Who's
on.
talking bad now?
Everybody. Nobody likes you. I'm only kidding. Huidji close to his work.
Troy, you got to get in this like next week because it sells out pretty quick, I guess. This one always sells out months in advance. That's all I can say. I think at the, what was it, the Ocean State we were at? Is that what that was called?
Where were we?
The last one at Providence? I think there might have been openings then, or no.
The last one at Providence was the Predator Pro-Am getting together
Before
with...
that, there
was the
were
Ocean.
openings, and there weren't many openings, but there were a few, I think. This one fills up months in advance.
This
right?
one here, people pay...
Troy's asking, you know.
This one here, people pay for, like, right after the tournament's
Right,
over.
yeah.
They go up and they pay for the next one. In fact, it'll be in January, the next one.
Oh, it will?
Yeah.
Oh, so he's going to have 2 again.
Again, yeah, because the event room's done.
Right.
Oh, we overcut it.
Thanks.
Thanks for the glass of water. We have my son walking around keeping us fed with
We
water.
have butler service here. Oscar might have to kick at this, I guess. I think he could curve around and get his rail first on the 3, but I thought he might have to kick it from the back rail.
Kayla Jones, that's her name. Thank you so
yeah,
much.
Kayla Jones. There you go.
Yeah, Kayla plays Karen tomorrow, and I would love to have that match on. The problem is once we have somebody on the stream table, the incoming player, you know, we don't want to have any argument. Well, they just played on that table. It's not fair to me. You know how that works.
The table.
So, well, we're going to try to figure that out, see if we can get Earl on there, if Earl wins his match.
Yeah, for the viewers, now you got
Well,
Shane on
for
the
the
next
match.
table up here. Brisk practicing. Shane's playing on the next table up on your screen. Just hitting balls around a little bit. He gets lucky a lot, though. So
The match, the round's all over. Shane's just practicing.
yeah, Shane's going up to England with Earl on Monday for the
Right after this,
World
they fly
Cup or
out.
something.
They fly out of here right
right,
after
right.
this.
Darren's over there now. Thorsten's going over.
Torsten is actually here.
Yeah, Thorsten's here
playing.
too. Yeah,
Is he playing or he didn't get in?
he was playing. He won his match.
Oh, he is playing. Okay. I thought maybe he just
Yeah,
stopped in.
no, he played earlier. I seen him.
Okay. So I got to sweat the board and see what kind of matches. Tomorrow we'll let you know.
Thorsten's playing real well as well. He beat the guy 9-1, I think. Well, you have Oscar back at the table. If he ever had to put a pack together, he might want to do it right now. Good night, Troy. We got Pete Fleming here or no? Have you seen
I
Petey?
haven't been paying attention too much to the chat. Every once in a while I do glance over.
Boy, I miss Petey. I ain't seen him in a while. Look at that shot. Well, that was hit nice. Look
You
at
know,
this. He's going to come off this for this 5-ball and play the 6 in the side.
All right, you tell me when I get in.
I'm
Tell
sorry?
me, tell me when I get in.
When you get in.
Yeah, when I get in, when I get a word in.
Did you want to get a word in? I just paused for a long time and you didn't say anything. That's
well, you
why
were
I thought
talking
it.
about Pete, and I was going to say something about Pete, but you jumped to some
Yeah,
kind of...
because we're talking about the game here as well.
Oh, you
so
want to go to the game? Okay,
yeah.
I'm with you.
And
5 ball
now,
into
what
the
about
corner.
Petey? You were talking about Petey.
Who's on first? Yeah, Pete Fleming. You know, we did a pay-per-view event, and we had a free stream in between, which we had Zitang Wu play Emily Duddy, which was a free stream between the pay-per-view event, and we gave away 2 free passes to the pay-per-view second part. And Pete Fleming, ironically, actually won one of the contests we had, pulling the numbers out of a generator. I couldn't believe it. I always thought his handle on the stream was Idle View, but it's I Do View.
Right, and that was my question. Is he on the stream only? That was the only question I asked. I didn't ask about the other thing. You know,
You didn't ask about Pete.
I didn't ask.
You didn't care about nothing else. All right. Oscar Dominguez.
Anyway, Petey, if you're here, hi. You know. Oscar with a win here. Look at this. That's got to give him some hope, and it gives him what? 8-3 score.
Yes.
You go, Oscar. USA.
Oh, Eddie, would you cut that out?
It's fine. Well, he was
You going over to Blackpool? They could use a guy like you.
He was a
pom-pom.
Moscone Cup team member.
Yes, he was.
I think you have to be a resident of the country unless you're from, where are you from, the Bronx? Brooklyn? What?
I'm from Washington, D.C. You're the guy you voted for, Obama.
Just stop, okay?
The
Just
guy you
don't
voted
even
for.
go there. You know? All these Facebook people know how I have to hide my posts now.
Listen, if
just
you're
let it go, all right?
If you are friends with Eddie
just
Cohane
just
on
please.
Facebook, when he mentions something, do not comment. As soon as you put a comment in the box, the CIA puts a satellite over your house and
This
keeps
is
an
what-
eye on you.
You don't want to draw attention to yourself.
Yeah, exactly. All right. Anyway, you know, we're here at the Turning Stone. It's 8-3. Huidji is on the hill.
And you guys, you viewers, are getting to see some of the best pool you're ever going to see here. I mean, this is a great event.
A lot of players
you
turned
got
up.
3 more days of this. It's just incredible. And the finals with last year we had Earl and who was Jeremy in it?
Jeremy
also?
and Earl.
Wow.
Yeah. And I told a funny story about that. And I'm going to tell it once again. What had happened was after the tournament was over, of course everybody goes on their way. Tournament Joe Gibbons, who was hired by Mr. Larry Ross to drive Earl
The
around.
chauffeur, yes.
Yes, they call him the chauffeur.
He's playing right now, I think.
And he's a great chauffeur. The only thing you got to do is keep him awake, right? Anyway.
Joe Gibbons is down 5-4 right now in his match.
They're on their way home. They're going north.
South. Yeah.
They're going south, and they're going home. And, well, Joe Gibbons was giving it a little bit of gas, getting around a tractor trailer, and whoop, state trooper pulled them over with their own car. And it just so happens, about 15 minutes later, or 10 minutes later, whatever it took, Jeremy and Phil Davis were going down the thruway, and it's pitch black, you know how the
Yeah,
thruway
yeah.
is. And they look over and they see a car pulled over by the state trooper. Now, since Jeremy lost to Earl in the finals, he said, boy, oh boy. He said, I hope that's Earl.
Oh, no.
Well, guess what?
That's so bad.
He did it.
It wasn't
I mean, you
Earl.
know,
It was Joe Gibbons. Did he write him?
they both go pull into the same rest stop down the road, and they bump into each other. And Earl walks in with Joe. You're not going to believe this. We just got pulled over by the state trooper. All 4 of them started laughing, and they started saying, "Well, we didn't know it was you, but we were hoping it was you."
Oh, that's rough. That's rough to admit.
Well, they're all good friends.
Yeah. Not during the match, they weren't. That was a vicious match. I remember that.
Oscar Dominguez.
Get one, Oscar.
Makes
Oh,
a lot
boy.
of noise.
Hooch needs some balls tied up like this 3-ball right here.
It don't
He
matter.
well, it does, yeah,
And
because
not for a straight pool player. He knows how to do this, Eddie.
yeah, but he
There's a
needs.
difference.
But,
You don't
but
see these shots.
he needs.
I don't think you play straight pool.
Excuse me, sir. He needs this hope right here that something's tied up because he didn't come up dry here.
Do you play in straight pool events?
Are you following me?
No, I just never saw your name in it.
I never liked you.
Okay, Huidji on the hill.
Hooch, let's see what he does with that 3-ball. Unless it goes down in the
It
bottom
does have
right
a
angle.
pocket, yes.
He gave it a look like it.
No, it goes. It definitely goes. And he played.
Oh,
right
it goes
for
in the side maybe. Yeah, he's going to play for the side pocket on it. See, if it was frozen to that 8, then he'd have Oscar would have had a shot, but this guy's plays some precision position.
Well, this is the game, and this is what you're supposed to play.
He's a killer. Now, here's a little funny, but he could just stop and play that 4 and bounce off and come across for the 5 in the same corner as the 4.
And we want to give a big shout out to Caroline Powell. You know, these pool players come into town and they stay with Caroline Powell O'Neill. I should
Nice
say,
shot.
You know, and
Wow.
hanging out with Shane and Huidji and Z-Ting Wu when she was here, if she's still around. Very nice young lady, 18 years old. Great shooter. And I'll tell you what, by the looks of the layout right here, Ed, it looks like
Huidji is on a
he
tear.
said it was going to be a tough out. He made it look
Yeah,
real easy,
you know
didn't
what? He got real good. I didn't expect that ball on the side there. Look how good he got. Look at it. Look at this. He's just playing so great. Wow, nice win, Huidji.
Oh, watch the speed. Perfect.
Oh, God, yeah. He just drove this back. Killer. Killer. Absolute killer.
Well, he's playing
just
steady
played,
as a rock.
He played great. Nice
And
match.
there you have it.
Nice match, Huidji.
Huidji C defeats Oscar Dominguez, who is not out of the tournament. He's real dangerous
Yeah, double
on
elimination.
the B side.
Double elimination, sure he is.
So, you know, keep in mind, we will see the likes of Oscar Dominguez down the road. We want to
Unless
thank
he runs into me.
this
Yes. I appreciate
arrogant,
it. I love it.
New Jersey Sea Caucus mentally disturbed person that we had in the booth. A real good friend of mine, Ed Culhane. It's always a pleasure to have Ed here.
Thanks, you guys.
Thank
It
you,
was
Eddie.
fun. It's medication time. I'll see you.
All right, guys, in any case, Huidji C wins that match, and that was the last one.